Hello, everybody, and welcome to Just for Women Africa. My name is Olaleko. I'm also the founder of Just for Women Africa. And today, we're on a Zoom interview all the way from Nigeria, Kwara State. We have with us Habeebat. Habeebat is the CEO and founder of Bambee Farms. She cultivates bees, honey. She'll be talking to us about why she loves bees, why she started going to cultivation of honey, and anything that comes up during the interview. So stick around, and we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Just for Women Africa. We have with us Habeebat. Habeebat, you're welcome to Just for Women Africa.
Thank you so much for the invite. I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, welcome, Habiba. Okay, Habiba, could you tell us why did you decide to start cultivation of honey and bees?
Okay, why I started, I really can't say this is why because I studied agriculture and agriculture university, and I'm very passionate about agriculture. I love everything about agriculture, and beekeeping is one aspect of agriculture that is not yet tapped. So it is not like people, not like maize or any other thing. Like it is very unique. So I think that is one of the reasons why I started beekeeping.
Okay, so could you tell us about beekeeping? How did it start? Did you get one hive, one bee? How did you go around getting a bee and starting a colony of bees?
Okay, this is it. We don't normally in Nigeria we don't really get bees. We actually bait them for them to come. I started the I started my experience in school when I was an undergraduate. I went for a practical class with my friend, and I was exposed to how bees are being kept, how to harvest, and other stuff. So after that, I actually signed up for another training, a free training from a farm also, ABK Farms, and from there I learned some things. I also went to Lagos State to train and get certified on beekeeping and honey production. So after that, that's when I now, before then, I already have my own hive and started keeping bees, but I wasn't doing it as a business, just as an hobby. So early last year I started it as a business. But beekeeping is not like you have to buy bees. Most times, especially in Nigeria, you buy your hive, you bait them, set them up, and you wait for the bees to come. The bees will come to the hive themselves because we already bait them with what they like. And the most bees need homes because a lot of people are setting up fires to actually like kill them and all. So they need homes, they need to be safe. That is where beekeepers come in.
So how do you bait the bees to come? What do you put inside the hive for them to come? And how long does the bee get to come to the hive? Or how long do you have to wait for the bees to come?
Okay, so we bait the hives with what bees love, like their honey. Honey, they love honey because they're the one that produce it. Beeswax, we use lemongrass as well, and just beeswax, honey, and we use lemongrass because they like lemongrass oil. Waiting period, it could be 12 hours. They can colonize the hive in 12 hours. They can colonize the hives in 1 month. So it depends. It depends. It does not really have a specific date, time, or anything.
And okay, so once the bees colonize the hive, how long does it take for them to start producing honey?
I said earlier that their colonization depends. So once they colonize, they start production. It depends on their food source, like the area where they are. If the vegetation is very much and the water, all the things they need, if it is very much available for them to feed on, their production will be very fast. So it could be 4 months, it could be 6 months. So let's just leave it that way.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so I watched a couple of your videos when you were doing the beekeeping, and you use this smoke around them. What's it the smoke for?
Smoke is for the communication between the workers and the bee and the queen bee to to reduce, because once there is this substance the queen pass once there is a disturbance in the hive, we call it pheromone. So once a beekeeper or anybody goes to the hive to do something, the queen is going to sense the stuff, the pheromone, to other workers to let them know that there's danger, there's someone in the hive. So they start to attack anyone there. So the smoke is to reduce it, to reduce their communication.
Okay.
As a beekeeper, the smoke we use are organic because we cannot use chemicals. They don't like chemicals. It's going to affect and kill them. So we use like sawdust, cow dung, any organic, substance that can bring in smoke. So that is what we use to, to smoke them.
Okay. And the outfit you wear, what's it called? So can you tell us how many times have you been stung by a bee?
I can't count. I can't count. I've been stung by a bee. Yeah, this place says
So what happens when you are stung by a bee? Do you keep on working or you run away?
I can't run away. Actually, the day I was stung here, I was not on my bee suit. I didn't really go to the eye, but I was just checking on because the colonies were just were they new? One was new, the second one was strong. So I went there. I was supposed to actually go for inspection, but my partner that I told to bring the bee suit didn't bring it along. So I was like, I have to just check them and see if because we had pest attack during that time and just want to check roughly and check. So I went there. The strong one actually sensed that I was there and they stung me in the eye. I had to run because that time I was not protected.
Okay. So the bees, once they sting you, do you and you run away? Do they chase after you or they go back to the hive? How do they work?
When they sting, when I'm walking, they'll keep trying. Once a bee stings you, the bee will die.
Oh,
But the
really?
bee, yes, but the bee already injects the venom in you. Do you understand? And other bees that can sense it and smell it. So they will come. They want to sting you or that same spot or try to actually sting you. So some of them will actually still try, some of them will not be successful. So I can't okay, like I said, I will have to keep working. I can't run away.
So tell us more about beekeeping. Before I did the interview with you, I did some research, and one of the beekeepers was saying that if the bees don't get fed, for some reason they all just run away, or they feed on their honey, which they've supplied. Once that honey runs out, they run away. Have you ever faced that kind of situation before?
No, but I faced a situation whereby the bees have gone, like they leave the hive, and it could be any other thing. They could maybe they have pest attack. They also have their own pests that affect them, like ants. Ants is also a pest of bees. They go in colony to to start taking their honey, taking their food. So once the population of the ants is more than the population of the bees, or they get another option because they will always find a way. They will move to the place.
Okay. All right. So earlier you mentioned something about the queen and the workers. What's the difference between the workers and the queen? What exactly do they do?
Okay, we have three castes in the colony. We have the worker, we have the queen, and we have the drone. So let me start from the drone. The drone does not really have any other thing he does except mating with the queen. So the queen mates once in a lifetime and can live for about 5 years. So once she mates with the drone, when it's time for mating, she's going to go on a flight 14 drone is going to mate with her and they will die as well. They will die immediately they mate with the queen. So they are successful, like their own life end that way. So the queen is the one that keep producing the eggs. She keeps producing the eggs. She can lay like 1,500 eggs in a day.
Wow.
That is our rule. But she cannot survive. She cannot survive without the workers. She's the one that give birth to the workers. She's the one that give birth to the drone also. But she cannot survive without the workers because the workers are the one that will give her the food that she will eat, everything. She feeds on special substance, royal, we call it royal jelly. So the workers are also the one that are going to take care of the younger bees, the eggs. They're going to feed the eggs also, like the baby, like the larvas. They feed them with pollen and honey as well. That's what they feed on. So that's the role of the queen, the worker, and the drone.
Okay. So can there be more than one queen in a hive?
No,
Why?
because there's only one queen that can rule.
I like that. There's only one queen that can rule. So
So
what?
this is what the worker bees do when they like, at some point the queen might be weak and not producing more babies, like more eggs, like she's supposed to. So this is what once they see that this queen is already weak, so they are going to get let's say like 10 of the eggs the queen already laid. They're going to feed the eggs royal jelly. So the royal jelly, any queen that now hatch it's going to hatch into a queen. So
Okay.
the queen is going to fight with the old one,
Okay.
with the other queen. So once she dies, then she starts ruling.
The bees, how far can they travel?
As far as 4 kilometers, they can travel.
When the bees, move away from the hive or they get displaced, do they ever come back to the hive again?
If the hive is like well kept, and maybe this is it, bees, they don't go to a dirty place. If the hive is dirty, they won't go there. So if you find out that your bees already have spawned, you have to rebate, you have to clean the hive, rebate the hive, and make sure that it is very okay and neat. So they might come back and other bees might enter. So you definitely get new colonies inside.
Let's move on to honey production. Um, how much honey can bees make?
It depends on the type of hive you are using, and also the type of vegetations around you and how much the vegetation is. So in a Kenya tuber, we have different type of hives, but I'm just going to be talking about Kenya tuber. In a Kenya tuber hive, bees can produce about 15 to 20 liters of honey.
Okay, so you said you've been in this business for a while. How did you get money to be able to start, the beekeeping company which you have right now?
Okay, when I was in school, I started an agribusiness of sales of vegetable seeds, helping farmers to market their farm produce, which is the seeds, and also supplying other farmers to start up their own improved varieties, like a very good variety. So from there, I was able to raise some money, and that was it. That was where I started.
Okay, that's nice. And how's the seed business in Nigeria? Do farmers have enough seeds to grow to plant various plants?
Yes, actually, I based on indigenous seeds. So people buy, yes, farmers have money, but not like before. Actually, things are really kind of hard now. We can't increase the price of the seeds because we can increase it, but farmers cannot afford it. So it's kind of a challenge now. Even the sales has been quite low because people are not really farming like before.
Okay. Why are people not farming like before? Why is it that people are not buying the products?
Capital is kind of high, to sustain the farm, water, other stuff. It's not that easy.
All right, Habiba, could you tell us what's at the round of the interview? Could you tell us what's the future for Bambee Farms and the beekeeping?
For Bambee Farms, I actually plan to own an apiary, like a standard apiary in my state, and maybe beyond my state. Like I want to own a standard apiary whereby everything is going to be integrated. We are going to have our own fruit trees, cashew, mango, sunflower, breadfruit, like fruits the bees can feed on. So everything is going to be integrated. We are going to have other things like vegetables also, whereby the bees can pollinate the plants for increased production, like for high production. Just done. So that's the plan.
Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot, Habiba, for giving us more insight into beekeeping. We wish you all the best. We look forward to interviewing again in future, and of course, seeing your honey all over Africa.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for having me. And I really appreciate the invite.
You're welcome. And to our viewers who are watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell a friend who knows a friend about Just for Women Africa. And from Habeebat and I in Kwara State today. Bye.